the Gateman's gift. The Gateman gift is a lesson that is prescribed under compulsory English for lesson 11. Now, as you all can see, the ideas that it particularly focuses on. Yes, last time we discussed about the major vocabulary that has been discussed in this lesson, and we also wrote the meaning of the situation. But again, those who have not noted the vocabulary, you can note down these vocabulary for your reference, or you can underline this vocabulary on your text. Now, let me go with the things first. These are the major vocabulary that you need to discuss, or you need to get the meaning before we go to the other discussion. For example, SLY, Sally or Sally, Gateman, sanity, suggestions, progress, resplendent, great, pensioner, erst, martyr, brimming, gratitude, electrified, contemplation, tenor, don't, immense, leisure, elasticity, needing, glooming, gazing, wondered, and named, or named. Okay. Now, let's the discussion of the story. First, we need to know the characters, and you can also watch the video and discussion that you find in the web, or the other forums, or the groups that you can find it on the title, The Gateman's Gift. Well, look at the character, the main character, or the protagonist of the story. Right, the main character or the protagonist of the story is Govinda Singh. Now, who is Govinda Singh? Why Govinda Singh is famous for? We will come to the discussion. He's a very honest man who had worked and dedicated his life as being the gate man. That's why the title is, the word is gate man. And what gift he has made is also the major discussion in this section. Next is the accountant. Next, villagers, Govinda's wife, and the chef are the major characters in the story. So, if I talk about the context, we discuss about the story of honesty. This story is a story of honesty. This is what we need to focus on. This story basically, right, this story basically focuses on the honesty of Govinda Singh. So we need to think up very carefully how this story relates. His honesty during the entire story as well. Yes, he has also a sense of fear. We can also find that he has a sense of fear. उसमा के छ तपाईको थोरै डरको पनि भावना हामी होल स्टोरीमा भेट्न सक्छौं. So overall, the story talks about the behavior of ex-Gateman Govinda Singh, and the role of accountant is taken as a positive situation or matter in this story. And हरेक मान्छेसँग कुनै न कुनै कला हुन्छ भने जस्तै, here also the creativity of the Govinda Singh sometimes has become a destructive things in his life, which we will discuss. If you want to know more about the story, you can find the video as well. Now, we discussed the video sharing and discussion in our last classes as well, which you can find and which is also posted in the group. So story in general, हामी थोरै कथाको बारेमा चर्चा गरौँ, then after we will go furthermore. The story in general basically talks about, the story opens with the doubt in the sense of the main character. Who is Govinda Singh? The story begins with a doubt in the sense of main character is there. Is Govinda mad? What happened to the ex-Gateman Govinda Singh then? And the major issue is registered later. यो तीनवटा कुरा तपाईले एकदम बुझ्नु पर्छ यो स्टोरीमा. Is Govinda mad? What happened to the ex-Gateman Govinda Singh? के भयो त? के कारणले उलाई पागल जस्तो बन्न तुल्य भयो? And is it due to registered later? This is the major concern. And here, as I have highlighted in the red color, you can see, open and see it. He seemed horrified at the suggestion. कसै मान्छेले खोलेर हेर्नुस् न भन्यो, but he couldn't open it. Oh no, I can't do that. Moved off to another friend and acquaintance. Actually, Govinda Singh, he's an honest man. He then after he does not know how to read and write. So he takes the help of his friend to open the letter or read the letter. But here he thinks that opening letter there might be a very difficult, or let's say there might be an accused to Govinda Singh. That's why he couldn't open the letter. This is the what we need to find here. So what it tells, he went to everyone, and one of the men suggested him. Everyone suggested the same: open, then only you can read. But everyone suggested the same till he thought to be mad. And one of the person said, go to the X-ray center, and the person X-ray can tell it. He goes to the X-ray center, but the person says, oh, it's not possible. Then now let's tell the story in general. अब हामी थोरै कथाको बारेमा चर्चा गर्छौं. त्यस पछाडि हामी लास्टमा एकचोटि डिस्कस गरौँला है त नानीहरु. So let's tell the story of his life. Here we go. Govinda Singh is a military and retired officer from the service during 1914 and 1918. That is 1914 यहाँले हेर्नुभयो डेट भने. This is a time that is particularly date of First World War. First World War मा मिलिटेन्ट भएर काम गरेको हुन्छ, retired officer. He came again after retirement. He wanted to do a job in England's insurance company, as mentioned in the video, and as a post of gatekeepers, gateman. That's why the title is gateman. And what is the meaning of gateman? Gateman भनेको हामी यसलाई भन्दाखेरि जसले कुनै कुराको घरको अफिसको रक्षा गर्छ, गेटमा बसेर रक्षा गर्ने मान्छेलाई हामी गेटम्यान भन्छौं अथवा गेटकीपर, चौकीदारी, who will take the things first. And yes, he was very honest. I already told you. That's why he liked the job. Actually, Govinda himself liked the job very much, and he was liked by other person also. Yes, he was given a brown color of uniform. जसलाई हामीले खाकी uniform पनि भन्ने गर्छौं. And a resplendent brand. There was a kind of very much dignified brand that used to put. तपाईले देख्नु भएको छ होला कतिपय सेक्युरिटी मान्छेहरूले आफ्नो कारमा एउटा ब्याज राख्ने गरेको हुन्छ, and stick हातमा लट्ठी पनि लिएको छ. Same was with Govinda Singh. He took a stick and sat down at the entrance of the office. This is what the things. To continue further, when Chief's car pulled up at the gate, he stood at attention and gave a military salute. Right? He stood, yes, sir, and gave a military salute. Then, in this way, he spent 25 years of service and begged to be pensioned off. Begged to be pensioned off. And then, because what was the reason? Sense of sight and hearing was getting down. Govinda Singh could not see the things properly, and he couldn't hear it. That's why he thought it was good to retire. He felt honored when the chief spoke to him. Actually, the chief spoke 2 times in his life. First, when he was appointed, and the next when he was retired. But he felt very honored. Next, that's why he took the chief. He took the chief as a god. He thought that chief was like the god that he felt with the things first. To move further with the things, right? His life moved smoothly. The pension together, he got the pension, and with his wife used to. They were from poor family. His wife used to do washing and sweeping in couple of houses. Couple means 2 or 3 houses, and they were sustaining their life. He ate his food, went out, met a friend, met a few friends, slept, spent some evenings sitting at a cigarette shop with his cousin aunt. The style of his life, the tenor of his life was disturbed on the first day of every month. He donned with his he put his old khaki suit and walked to his office and salamed. Salam means put attention. The accountant at the counter and received the pension. Then what happened? Making a new discovery of himself. Actually, Govinda Singh was not only a person who was a security guard or a gateman, but he had a new creativity. It means उसँग एउटा छुट्टै कला पनि थियो. कस्तो कला थियो त भन्दा उसले नयाँ मूर्तिहरू आफ्नो साहित्य माटोबाट काठको धुलोबाट उसले नयाँ मूर्तिहरू बनाउन सक्ने उसँग भित्र लुकेको प्रतिभा रहेको रहेछ हेर्नुस्. So he could make a fascinating models of clay and wood. A little child of neighbor came to repair little doll. Then he repaired it, made it new and attractive as well. And the girl was very happy. At the beginning, girl came and cried. But here, Govinda thought that yes, he can maintain it. So he did that. You see, as you can see on the picture, such kind of arts were even made by the main character or the protagonist of the story, that is Govinda Singh. Now, in this way, Govinda creativity, Govindako antarik kala prasputan bhayo. Then explore. He became more happy and started to make many other arts with clay and woods. Made an art of his own village and explored creativity. Everyone in the village looked at his art and they became very happy, and they knew that Govinda was really not only a simply a gateman, but he was a very intelligent man. Made many wonderful reflections of the world, nature, beauty, village with the clay. So, but the situation changed. समय परिवर्तित भयो. He made an art of his office where he spent 25 years. उनले के गरे? गोविन्द सिंहले के गरे भन्दा आफ्नै अफिसको आर्ट बनाएर लिएर गए. उनले अफिस लिएर गए to receive a pension. Many of the office members were happy. एकदमै अफिस मेम्बर ओहो आफ्नै अफिसको त्यस्तो राम्रो कलात्मक चित्र बाहिर मात्रै नभएर भित्र प्रत्येक रुमको बनाइसकेपछि everyone was happy. And he left there. He did not meet. उले आफ्नो त्यो अफिसको चिफलाई भेटेनन्. He asked it to give to the chief. Chiefलाई दिनु भन्दै, and he returned home. One day, उनले घरमा के गर्दै थिए? One day he was very happy and working with clay, and he got registered later. त्यही बेलामा उनले काम गर्दै थिए, कलात्मक कुरा बनाउँदै थिए. त्यही बेलामा रजिस्टर चिठी एकजना मान्छेले लिएर आए अथवा पोस्टम्यानले रजिस्टर चिठी लिएर आए. Oh, he thought that register later on the very time was sent by the court, only because of the wrong deeds or cases filed. त्यति बेला रजिस्टर चिठी भनेको कहाँबाट पठाइन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि अदालतबाट वकिलबाट मात्रै आउँथ्यो प्राय जसो. And this situation created fear in Govinda Singh. He thought somebody filed a case for him and everything was gone. He was very sad. His hard work of 25 years was gone and will not receive any pension. Who thought? Govinda Singh thought. He was very scared to open the letter. एकदमै डरायो, खोलौं कि नखोलौं. खोल्यो भने ओहो बर्बाद हुने भयो. यति मेहनत गरेर मैले गरेको चिज जिन्दगी जाने हो भन्ने लाग्यो. He went to everybody and asked what was written in the letter. Right. He went to everybody and asked what was written in the letter. Right. Then he wanted to know without opening it. Actually, के रहेछ त्यो नखोलिकन हेरौं भन्ने लाग्यो. But no one could tell. Therefore, he thought he was mad. And finally, dear students, he thought he was mad and he started to behave like a mad. प्रत्येक मान्छेसँग गयो, कसैले पनि नखोलिकन भन्न सकेन कि म पागलै भएको हो त? Did I become mad? He thought, yes, mad people can only do. And he started breaking all his arts made. Then finally, he made an accountant. एकदमै उ दौड्न थाल्यो, यता उड्न थाल्यो, उ पागल जस्तै गर्न थाल्यो. And finally, he made an accountant of his office. Accountant asked whether he got the register letter or not. And he was amazed. He saw the letter from he took the letters and saw the letters. Actually, the accountant saw the letters, which was still not opened. The accountant opened and told him that the chief was very happy of his art and sent him the gift of rupees 100. Then Govinda Singh was surprised. And then after, you see, He thought it was a letter from a court and his pension was going to be off. But it was a gift that was sent by his chief. That is why the title is The Gate Man's Gift. Actually, he got the gift, and the gift that he has given to his office was very distracting. एकदम त्यसैले धेरै दुःख दियो. And he went to exchange that check, and one of the officers said, "What art will you make?" And he said, "For the lower class people, this art is really a trouble, so he is not going to make." In this way, the story goes. So, dear students, now is the question and answer time. Hope you all please don't forget this vocabulary. Use this vocabulary in your own words. Make a sentence of this vocabulary, and here comes the idea. These are the major vocabulary. Use this vocabulary that has been used in the story as well. Make a sentence using the word given. You can write on your note copy and say your answer. And next is, these are the major questions that could be discussed. Number A, what does ex-compounder suggest Govinda Singh? What did he get when he enrolled the job of gatekeeper? What did he think of letter's content? And why did he refuse to open the letter? What did he do with the street lamp, and why? Who sent the letter to Govinda Singh, and why? Here we go. So we can proceed the ideas as well. So what is the major ideas that we need to think up regarding the Gateman gift is an important aspect regarding the story of this short fiction. So here is the, thank you so much.